Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Saturday night. Welcome back to ROM Hack Races. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're getting ready for the spooky October Halloween season because we've got something here to terrify any Kaizo player. Improvisation. Tonight it is week 311. Our maker tonight, SF the Dark Warrior, with a level called the Mucus Flow. And you might have noticed right off the bat that this level has different difficulty ratings than we normally see. That's because this is rated 4E on the VIP scale, not the standard Kaizo scale. No. This is an improvisational level. This is a standard gauntlet. We don't normally see standard, but ROM Hack Races, SMW, it takes all types. We do a lot of different things, and this is going to be a cool challenge regardless. A standard gauntlet on the VIP scale is rated as being tough for most players, requires trial and error in some sections, significantly harder than base SMW. And we're going to see some fun stuff, but I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Welcome, this is ROM Hack Races Saturday night, if you've never been here before. Every Saturday we have a fresh, never-before-seen Super Mario World level played for you right here by all these great players and tested by some folks behind the scenes. We've got scouts, we've got a restreamer, and the racers have no idea what they're in for. They're just going to have to use their wits, skills, improvisation, and in this case, we're going to see some improvisation. We've got some friends who helped us out with testing for this one: Mythrillionaire, Sequel Infection, Fen, Ampersam, Mason SMW, Blue Ribbon High Life, and me, Glitchcat. We've got Fen, our wonderful, noble friends and spirits on the restream, and Citrus. Welcome to our new scout, Citrus, Blue Ribbon High Life, and BD, all hanging out to scout all 14 of the racers who have signed up tonight. They are 3D Salmon, B2DE, Bunker Games, Ike SMB, It's HVG, Jank Pickle, Louis Duce, Plagiarizer, Pow Block, 532, Proto Pizza, Ricardo DeMello, Cio Cadelic, X Gamer 2009, You Fail Me. If you want to learn a little bit more about us, about what we're doing, about how this all works, if you want to join our Discord or grab that ROM Hack Races base ROM for your next ROM hacking project, please feel free to head on over to romhackraces.com. Excuse me, romhackraces.com, our official website. You can get this patch, you can get this, get all the rest of our patches for yourself, join our Discord server, and hang out with us off stream. I will be bringing you the play-by-play tonight. If you have any questions about Kaizo or mechanics or SMW, if you want to learn a little bit more, please feel free to ask in chat. And, if you're here to support your favorite friends, favorite racers, put their emotes up in chat. It's a big celebration of our whole community. And if you are not familiar with some of these racers, go and follow them. Get yourself some cool new emotes, maybe some follow emotes, sub emotes, and let's just have a fun time, cheer everybody on, and have a really good Saturday night. I hope you all are feeling well. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for making ROM Hack Races a little part of your Saturday night. We got some friends here to start. We got You Fail Me in the upper left, Cio Cadelic in the upper right, B2DE down there doing some weird stuff in the lower left, and Pow Block 532 in the lower right. That looks like some Junji Ito stuff going on here. So we're starting off the Halloween season in style with a cool, creepy level and some Doom font, some hardcore music. It is week 311, the Mucus Flow, and we are just about ready to go. These racers have used the life farm because this being a standard level, we have lives. There are lives. There are actually lives to use. You might notice too that the racers have the ability to pick either Mario or Luigi. No difference in gameplay, just personal preference, whoever they want to be. So, shout outs to Luigi. Actually, we don't get to see enough Luigi levels, but we are in it here. And like I said, this is a standard gauntlet. So we're gonna see not as much of a, I guess you could say, Kaizo design being typified by a singular through line of motion, but instead some improvisational aspects and some more open-ended obstacles, which are nonetheless very difficult. We got bullets, we got Koopas. We got lots of cool custom graphics. We got Pow Block down there in the lower right in the pipe already, making their way into the second section. We got Chucks coming up, and we got a lot of baseball Chucks. We got brown blocks, and some typical, really, normally I'm hanging out and I'm explaining Kaizo mechanics or what the gimmick is here, but I feel like most people kind of get the idea of running and jumping Brown platforms obviously floating in water. Bullet bills shooting on a timer. CO, Kadelic, look out in the upper right. I know they've been working on some standard stuff for Hack Jam, and you fail me. Playing it smart here in the upper left. They lack their power-ups, but they bring a shell. And that is always a really good thing to do in standard type of levels. You can bring a shell with you. Yeah, you fail me in the upper left there. Something I always recommend as well. Bring a shell. Bring a weapon. You can use it to destroy enemies, act as a shield. In case you crash into something, it will kill the shell and not you. And keep in mind, we do have power-ups for this. So the racers are able to grab 2 fire flowers to start with, and they will be keeping them throughout the level as far as they can. Looks like POW Block, hold up here. POW Block in the lower right. 3rd section for POW Block. We got B2 coming in the lower left. Our scouts are working overtime, trying to make sure everybody's clears get on stream. Scouts are watching all the rest of the racers and making sure that we rotate in folks that are making progress. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled for some excellent custom graphics. A lot of the sprites here have been redrawn. Mario and Luigi, the player character sprites, are also redrawn, and a lot of the backgrounds and things. I think it looks a little cooler than regular SMW, kind of showing us what SMW could have been. Scouts are rotating different streams in as we go around, so if someone's making some progress, the scouts will let us know, and Fen on the restream will rotate them in, so hopefully we'll be able to see everybody's clears, be able to cheer everybody on. You fail me, having great effect here with bringing a shell. Nice duck, B2. Watching out for that. Kicking Koopas shoots a blue shell right at your head. But again, there's not really that much to explain in terms of tech for this one, so I guess I have an easier job tonight explaining. If y'all have any questions about how stuff works in SMW, please feel free to ask. But you know, this is standard gauntlet levels being made of stuff that you'd see in the original Mario world. There isn't necessarily a custom gimmick here. You're not paying for jumps with coins or something, or every time you bail off Yoshi, he explodes or something. You know, there's not a big overarching custom gimmick. But not to say that standard levels are easier than Kaizo. In fact, I'd say a lot of standard levels can be harder than an easy Kaizo. CO, look out, small Mario, but CO Kadelic getting in the door. Looks like they're working on the 3rd section. Something else to keep in mind with this, which maybe some of these racers have discovered already. No checkpoints, dog. Not a one. So we've got a lot of ground to cover in this, and there is a long, that is hence the name Gauntlet. There is a long sections. Not as difficult moment to moment, but the difficulty in a Gauntlet section tends to be the length of it. Sure, you might be able to do one room or something, but this is 4 sections back to back to back to back to back to back to back, 4 backs. And B2, yeah, finding this out. No checkpoints, so when they take a dive, they're gonna have to go all the way back to the beginning. You fail me. I like this. You fail me. Taking their time. You know, normally in Kaizo, right, you're forced to move forward, right? And so maybe, you know, Kaizo players are used to having to go all the time. But you play some standard, you learn a little bit of patience. You learn to sit and read the situation a little bit. One thing to note, too, about the baseball chucks. Baseball chucks will throw any given baseball chuck will throw a number of baseballs before they take a break. Baseball chucks will jump when Mario jumps, similar to a clapping chuck, but by waiting and hanging out where there is a baseball chuck, eventually there will be a break in the flow. And Ike, look out, Ike SMB, taking some damage, but getting into the door. CO Kadelic not too far behind, but they've got, ooh, CO, watch out. Oh, CO Kadelic in the upper right in a tense situation here. They got the chuck up there. They got the baseball chuck. Oh man, can they make this? I hope so. Good luck, CO. Jank Pickle starting over. Okay, Jank at the beginning. Louis Duce coming in here in the lower left. And CO, low. Yo. Good moves. You fail me, presented with the same situation here, just waiting for their moment. They got it. CO, you fail me. Ike SMB right now on the, I believe this is the 4th section, if I have counted correctly. You're seeing some of the best SMW players in the world, I dare wager. Oh, You fail me. Costly death. They were trying to back up a little bit and get out of a tough situation, but that is the thing with this level. Deaths can be really costly. Again, we're doing standard gauntlet tonight, so starting out our spooky season right with something to scare Kaizo players. Improvisation. Pow block. Coming in here in the upper left, Sio and Ike on the right-hand side in the lead right now, but Sio, oh, I like that death animation. Very cool looking. Sio Kadelic taking a dive. Ike, SMB, our sole survivor in the lower right-hand corner, but yeah, they're going to have to watch out. Bringing a shell, though, I love to see this. I'm going to give everybody who brings a shell, I'm going to give them a whole plastic pumpkin full of Halloween candy coated cool points, because I think that's just such an overlooked strat in standard in particular. A lot of standard hacks, right? You're given Koopas, you can pick up a shell and bring it, and there's Louis Duce, yeah, making good work of this strat. Shells have a lot of versatility outside of just do a shell jump, especially when you start dropping them onto enemies, tossing them upward in the air. This will not destroy the shell. If you, oh, Jank Pickle taking a dive. Ike, though, starting over. But yeah, the shell will only be destroyed if you are holding it and collide with an enemy. In that case, the shell will destroy the enemy and destroy itself. However, tossing a shell up or dropping it down onto an enemy will kill the enemy but not the shell. And you see Louis there even kind of using the bounce of the inactive shell. Yeah, constantly drop killing with this shell, and that is really powerful in standard. And I always just, over and over again, if I could get two things into people's heads: crouch jumps, crouching and jumping when you don't really need to make Big Mario smaller and therefore less prone to injury, and bringing a shell. And you're seeing both of those strats pay off really well for racers right here. And of course, good old-fashioned Super Mario using the Fire Flower. Some of these enemies can be killed with fire, some can't. Bullet Bills cannot. Chucks can be killed with 5. I think it's 5, right? 5 fireball hits. And Koopas, obviously, killed with fire. That's a old school Mario thing. Ike in a tricky spot in the lower right now. Yeah, it is 5. It's a weird number. I don't know, you know what I mean? Things mostly take 3 hits. It's just weird the Chucks take 5. Maybe their armor, their football pads prevent them. Louis Duce, look out. Louis getting into a new section right now. Louis Duce plowing ahead. Swimming through this green slime, and Louis, ever the clever player, Louis using a grab block in the same way they were using a shell. Grab blocks have that same functionality. You could item swim with them to move a little faster. You can also up toss and drop grab blocks in order to kill enemies. So Louis, yeah, making good work of this. Oh my word, Louis dropping the grab block and sliding it by kicking it to hit that P-switch. Very classy. Ricardo DeMello, yo, getting in that door. Sio Kadelic making a run for it as well. Louis, though, holding strong underwater here. Tricky section to swim through with these fish. But this is the standard gauntlet style of design. Easier obstacles moment to moment, but a lot more of them. So Louis now back out of the pipe with the P-switch, and you can assume that they saw those brown blocks blocking the way here. Oh, geez, Louis, yeah, really going for all the firepower. Louis bringing the P-switch and the shell. Yeah, they're bringing a loose shell and they have the P-switch, and they're just tossing those two things along. Wow. Just really good presence of mind here. Louis, oh, the double grab even. Holy cow, I don't think they even wanted to do that. Louis busting through with the P-switch. This might really pay off. Louis Duce, new section, but again, small Luigi, not small Mario. Small Luigi here and no checkpoints. So hang on to this progress while you can. Oh yeah, too. Thank you, B. Oh, Louis. Oh, Oh, these deaths. These deaths. It's rough too because you had power-ups, you know, by the time you die, you have used up your powers. But that's a BD pointing out another really solid and typical standard level design. We don't see that a lot. L and R in Vanilla Mario World, L and R scroll the screen forward or backward in the given direction. R for right, L for left. It's a little used mechanic. Kaizo doesn't really use it that much. You do occasionally see it, but honestly, I stopped kind of using it at all because I just assume it's patched out in most Kaizo. But in so doing, you can see ahead a little bit if you want to, and you can also manipulate the spawn of certain objects. For example, you could scroll a bullet bill onto the screen so it shoots faster, or you could scroll it off the screen so it stops shooting. Tough death for Ricardo. Ike now, I think, in the lead. CO and Germdove coming in here in the lower right. Are there extra power-ups along the way or only at the beginning? I believe they are only at the beginning. I believe you are given your power-ups at the start, and that's what you have to work with. But that does equal 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, right? And then you're small Mario, right? 2 fire flowers, fire to big, big to small. Get a fire again, fire to big, big to small. So you get a fair amount of HP to deal with. Obviously, fire being a little bit more useful because you can kind of snipe out enemies. But yeah, let's give it up for these custom graphics. This is a really, really good looking level, and I think it really highlights the kinds of cool, right? You know, by having a, how am I trying to say this? I'm jangled up. By having a standard kind of design, it puts a lot of emphasis on the graphics and allows us to really kind of just like take that in and enjoy it. So really like seeing that. The redrawn character sprites are very, very nice. We got CO here, we got Proto Pizza, Germdove, Ike, SMB. Ike making a move for that door. Noticing too, there's a certain, yeah, there's strats at work here nonetheless. Do you try to kill all the enemies? Do you really take your time? Remember, this is a race situation. We're here to cheer for everybody. It's the players versus the level, but at a certain point we are in a race. Do you try to run through? Do you kill the enemies you encounter to make it a little bit easier? In particular, Chucks will kind of follow you. Disco shells will follow you around. Tough death for Proto, and you know, that could be a factor later. So do you just hang out and kill the Chuck in the moment when you can? Do you run ahead? Do you keep going? I'm seeing great crouch jumps here, and I'm just happy about that. Ike using these crouch jumps to great effect. If I could teach everyone one thing, please crouch jump when you're big. It helps so much. Big Mario becomes 1 tile smaller when you're crouching. Sometimes you don't have to crouch to get through a section, but it makes you smaller, it makes you less vulnerable to enemies. We're seeing all the good standard gauntlet, standard level in general kind of strats coming out here. The shells, the screen scroll, the crouch jumps, everything that makes a standard level what it is. B2, looking for that door, and here's Ike in the lower right. Tricky situation. Oof. Made it a little bit trickier by jumping. Ike needs to get in that door. Oh, okay. Okay, Ike, instead of just trying to sneak right in that door, yeah, deciding to kill the Chuck, and that is kind of a safety play, and it works out for them. Oh, no, there it is. You do get another power-up. Excuse me, forgot about that one. Ah, easy come, easy go, though. Like this music too. It's got a nice eerie kind of vibe. We got Ender of Games coming in here in the upper left. Ender, HVG, B2, Ike, SMB on screen right now. Ender going with Luigi. You like to see that. There's no particular difference. You know, the Mario and Luigi control the same in SMW and here, but it is nice to see who picks who. It gives me an idea that it would be kind of cool to do a level like this where Mario and Luigi do have different abilities. Each has a power and each has a drawback, and you're doing a standard gauntlet level, and you have to you can swap, or you could choose a different character based on your playstyle. SMB2 hybrid, anyone? B2, getting in the door. Yo, little disco shell surf there from Louie. Sometimes it's best. You can, oh, Louie, paying for that spin jump. You can spin jump to kill disco shells, and that's the only way to do it. But sometimes the best defense is a good offense, and by just kind of surfing on that disco shell, you're safe. You know where it is. It's down below you. Tough death, though, Louie. Ike, SMB coming back in. Oh, again, if anybody has any questions, like, please feel free to ask about SMW mechanics, Kaizo, ROM hack races, whatever. Say normally I'm explaining a lot of tech, and in this one, kind of got an easier job tonight. Just letting everybody chill and work on these jumps. You know, in Mario World, you press the B button to jump, and you press the A button to do a spin jump. Spin jumps are a little bit more powerful and can destroy certain enemies, but they are lower. Did I mention you can run by holding either the X or the Y button? It's your choice. Of course, certain hand grips are better for certain situations, but running, also a thing. You know, oddly enough, didn't used to be a thing. Lots of platforming games from the earlier days don't even have a run. Example, Jumpman from Donkey Kong. You know who couldn't run? Him. Couldn't run. He walked at one speed. There was no run. Which leads me to believe, and maybe this is a tangent. You know, there's no maybe about it. It certainly is. But it leads me to believe that in my own personal headcanon, when Mario fell into the Mushroom Kingdom, the mushroom sort of assimilated his DNA. And every time Mario dies, the mushroom spawns another copy of him. And as this happens throughout the years, it optimizes the clones. And that's what explains the fact that Mario has more and more and more powers throughout the years, right? You know, Jumpman and Donkey Kong couldn't even run. Mario 1, he can do some things, and by the time we get to Mario Odyssey, Mario 64, he can backflip and long jump, do all these other things. Why is that? Because the mushroom fungus, which recreates him intact with all his memories, every time he dies, is continually optimizing the clones of him. B2, look out, lower left-hand corner, B2. Getting a deep run here, but only one mushroom. Using those crouch jumps and just moving. Yo, yeah, bring in a shell. Super smart on B2's part. That shell would have collided with Mario, but the one you're holding acts as a shield. Super smart. B2 playing really well right now. B2 DE81 in the lower left-hand corner of your screen. Faced with a tricky situation, though. They've got to get around that chuck. Can't quite get the jump. Oh, B2 faced with a challenge right now. They've got baseballs from the left, using that screen scroll to try to find a moment, a break in the flow of obstacles where they might be able to get through. B2 going for a really clutch moment right now. Let's see what they get. And more baseballs. B2, the patience though. The patience. Yeah, moving the screen here to try to kind of manipulate which of the chucks are on screen. We're looking at B2 right now. They are fighting for their life here. Trying to kill that fish. Yeah, I see what they're trying to do. They want to kill that fish to just get it out. Stop it spawning all the time. Very smart. There we go. B2. Okay. Yeah, now they're not making progress in the level, but they're trying to finagle a way to get through this situation. They know they're on a deep run. Louis Duce, they're catching up in the lower left. Ricardo DeMello, too. Look out. Is that the... Oh, B2's down. Ricardo here, faced with the same situation, pretty much. I think this is the exact same obstacle. Yeah, B2. B2 took a dive there, and Ricardo trying to get through. Oh, man, they made it, but not too much farther. Meanwhile, Louis in the lower left, losing power-ups, but getting back into this water section. Louis been here before. They know what they want. Yeah, cleverly using that grab block to clear the way. Oh, tough break, Louis. They're trying to recover the P-switch. They did. Whoa. Clean movement. Louis Duce, one of the best out there. They're out with the P-switch, so Louis Duce, once again, they're back here, and they're doing the same strat. Yeah, bringing the shell, going for those clean drop kills, and just trying to keep the screen relatively free from threats. Spawn manipulation and being aware of the way enemies spawn is also a really good standard trick. Oh, Louis, no! Oh. Clip the edge of that chuck. CO. And yo, Pow Block up here in the upper left on a pretty good run. They've got power-ups in the bank, or do they? Now, you can use those iframes, but only get you so far. B2 looking at that door, but playing it safe. Yeah, kill the chuck. And now Pow Block getting that same deep run. Back to this kind of bottleneck point with the baseball chuck, but no power-ups. You fail me. Coming in here. No, 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 not you. The racer, you fail me. Lower right-hand corner. Just sitting here listening to this port. It's very nice. I'm not seeing a lot of racers. You know, it would be a strat, I suppose. If you're small Mario, toss the attempt. Go back and try again and try to specifically get a run with power. Because you kind of got to figure, like, you're gambling. What is the chance that you're going to make it? You're small, you got no more power. What are you really going to do? Are you going to actually make it on this attempt, or are you just going to die more slowly? And it's going to take more time for you to get another try. But I haven't seen any racers do that, and I think it's bold. I hope it pays off. I'm not necessarily saying it would be the best thing to do, but it would certainly be, I guess you could say, a time management strat. Nice try, Ricardo. That is the part that's been holding up everybody. Yo, what's up, Bunker Games? Upper right-hand corner. Check in, see how they're doing. That is true too. The flip side, less possible learning. If you know you're not gonna make it, get as far as you can and see what's coming up. Knowledge is very helpful. You fail me here trying. We're back at this one bottleneck. This part has really been causing trouble for a lot of racers. You fail me again. Going for that same strat of just killing that Chuck and getting some of those baseballs off the screen. B2. Oh! B2. Trying. Oh, and you fail me. They're up and over. You fail me in the lower right-hand corner right now on a read. I think this is a sight read. I'm not sure if they've been past this point. Now faced with a difficult proposition. Yeah, one hit to get that Chuck out of there, and that Chuck's just gonna run off the edge. Yo, keep your eyes on the lower right. You fail me using all the whole standard level playbook right now. Screen scrolling to see what's coming up ahead. Patience. Watching the cycles. Oh, you fail me going under. Oh, man. Okay. You fail me. We could see some big moves here. Lower right-hand corner. Keep your eyes peeled. Double baseball chucks and a bullet, so they're really gonna want to wait. Yeah, they're patient. You feel me? Just patiently waiting for a break in the cycle. Woo! This is pure improvisation right now. There's no method for this. This is just good player control. Can you control the character, read the situation, watch the cycles? Yeah, you fail me on with the most progress right now. They're small Luigi. The bottom one throws 2 baseballs, the upper one throws more. Oh my word, look, oh, man, I felt that. Man. Nice try. Man, I felt that one. CO Cadelic here in the lower left, Germdove right across, Bunker Games and Pow Block up top. I'm saying, just you know, don't let the name fool you. Standard does not necessarily mean easy. It means a different level design philosophy in general. And we can get into, you know, we can get into what that actually entails. It can be a little bit up for debate, but if you want my take on it, I know you didn't ask, but I'm the one on the mic. So if you want my take on this, and I've spent a lot of time thinking about these ideas, you know, well, we say, well, Kaizo is always hard, standard is always easy. Not quite the case. Kaizo can be easier. A hard standard level can be harder than a easy Kaizo level. It depends, right? So what really is the difference between the two schools of thought? I think it is involved with the, and to coin the phrase, singular through line of motion. In a Kaizo level design philosophy is typified by there being one single solution to any given obstacle. Kaizo is the Ninja Warrior obstacle course. The only way forward is to jump across the blocks and then land on the dolphin and then get under the thing and then surf on the saw and go and go and go, right? There is a single through line of motion that is possible. You cannot go another way. Standard, on the other hand, does not use the singular through line of motion. There is not just one singular through line across the screen, one singular path to get through these obstacles. Maybe you're going to destroy the enemy. Maybe you're going to go under the chuck. Maybe you're going to bring a shell to get the enemy out of your way. Maybe you're going to duck jump and get around something. And the structure of the obstacles can be interpreted with multiple physical solutions. That, I think, is the difference, because difficulty doesn't really come into play in that case. You could have an easy through line of motion. And granted, this would create situations where, like, well, if you just jump on a bunch of boxes in a row and that's the only way to go, is that Kaizo? Technically, yes, because nomenclature, taxonomy works that way. We produce these weird outlier things like, is this technically Kaizo? Yes, it is. Would it be like great Kaizo? Debatable, you know? But I think that really is the difference. And I think we're seeing that here, that interpretive through lines of motion are different from the singular through line, and that is the difference between standard and Kaizo. That's my take on it. The difference between standard and Kaizo is the difference between acrylic paint and watercolor. They are just different things. It doesn't say, well, you can't paint a sunset. Well, you could paint a sunset with either. You could be difficult with either. But they're different interpretations of the way the obstacles are constructed. Kaizo is a method of construction. Standard is a method of obstacle construction, a philosophy of movement, not necessarily a descriptor of difficulty. We got B2, we got Ike, we got Louie, Germdove. Looks like Ike right now, deepest run that we've got going, and Ike's still hanging on to that power-up. Hanging on to his shell, too. Ooh, that gives me an idea for a cool custom ASM. You are big Mario as long as you're holding on to an object. You're small Mario when you let it go. I don't know, has that ever been done? I feel like someone's already done that. I feel like that's already a thing. Nice crouch, Germ Dove getting under that bullet. Yeah, Ike. Oh man, with the P speed. Yo, maintaining P speed. Yo, Ike moving right now. Ike with these bounce combos. Also sitting on only 8 lives. But then again, game over isn't like you're actually going to lose any progress, given that there are no checkpoints here. B2 in the upper left, looking pretty sharp right now. Ike, though, down to small. And yo, Germ Dove, what? Germ Dove. Finding some secrets here. They've got a P-switch active. Germ Dove, yo, getting down, okay. Okay, getting down into the water section. I don't know if Germ Dove's ever been here before, so this would be a sight read. B2. Hold up, though. B2 in the upper right. I'm sorry, upper left. Going for the shell jump to get over there. They're small, no powers, but with a deep run right now. Whew! That baseball hitbox. B2 getting freaking dangerous here. B2 in the upper left, man. If they only had a power right now. B2's position, you're kind of looking for anything right now. A power, a shell, something to act as a kind of a leverage. But as they say, Sheriff Mouser must be close. And now B2, yeah, faced with this same problem. Got you, fail me last time. Maybe looking to grab that shell, but that Koopa jumps right off into the pit, which is going to make recovering that shell really challenging. Boo! Going for it. Louie coming back in here in the upper left. Louie, Ike, Pow Block, Germ Dove. Oh, yo, Ike. Okay. Yeah, Ike starting to yeah, Ike throwing away that run. They took a hit and they just tossed it out. They know what's coming up. So the amount of learning that they're doing is diminished. And what they want right now are those deep runs. Here's Louie going back for that water section. Louis, Ike, Pow Block, you fail me right now. Yeah, no worries. Yo, Ender, thanks for racing with us tonight. And you fail me here, back again. You fail me in the lower right. There it is. They know what's coming up here. But just that patience to find the cycle. Yo! Oh! I didn't realize, I thought they were gonna do something different there. That is the part right now. That is getting everybody. Whew. Ike. Difficult situation here. One thing, too, to note about mechanics in this is that the bullet bill blasters will not fire when you are very, very close to them. It's kind of just a thing to make the vanilla game easier for people, just on Nintendo's side. And by getting up, right, you'll see some racers get really close to the blaster. That is to prevent them from shooting in that moment. They know that if they're standing up or standing next to the blaster, it will not fire directly at them. And so it's a safety move in some cases. Yo, we got Proto Pizza in the upper right. CO, Pow Block, you fail me right now. Got B2DE in the upper left. I'll say thanks for hanging out again. If you have any questions or you want to learn a little bit more, please feel free to ask. Again, I'm usually explaining a lot of tech, but tonight, not so much tech. Quite a bit of wreck, though. You know what I mean? Put your favorite racers emotes up if you want to help cheer them on. B2, here we go. B2, back at this part with a shell though. Yeah, shell jump to get up and over there. Oh, here we go. B2, with a red shell, and that's going to be a weapon. They're going to try to get another one, aren't they? Yeah, they might not be able to, though. Actually, they might. I don't know what B2's thinking right now. Yeah, they're thinking get another shell because they know what's coming up. So B2 just kind of dodging right now, looking for that red shell. Yep. Trying to play it real cool. Yeah? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, such a best laid plans. Good planning, though. CO, Proto, Pavlok, you fail me right now. You fail me. Making use of the fire, which I haven't really seen a lot. But yeah, just snipe everything with fire. Get it out of there. Not everything can be destroyed with fire, but it is very helpful for getting rid of fish, Koopas, Chucks in some cases. Although it's only, you know, the Chucks are throwing baseballs, but only one hit to the Chuck will stop them from throwing baseballs, right? Once you hit them once, they are not going to do that anymore. They start running around, and that's dangerous in its own way, but at the very least, it removes a source of projectiles on the screen. Okay, here, you fail me there. They took a hit, but they want that fire. They're trying for fire. So dropping that other fire flower down, but didn't get to take it very far. Oof. You fail me jumping up, and they could have got that power up, but they're already past the semi-solid. Get that free mushroom. You fail me right now, trying to break away. Proto Pizza, too, in the upper right. Just behind. Yeah, you failed me. Bring in the shell. We've seen these tricks. We know the strats now. Just have to bust through. We got Plagiarizer coming in here in the upper left. Proto Palblock, you fail me. The only one on screen without a P to start their name. You fail me here, back again. They're getting consistently back to this point. Ah, B2DE coming in the upper right. Oh, you fail me. I think they're going for a blue shell. They killed that Koopa, leaving the blue shell available for them to use. Oh, too low on the screen. Yikes. They were swimming under the fish, but they got a little bit too low. Yikes. Yeah, really smart. Killing the Koopa so it won't kick the shell, then getting the shell. That would have worked out. Just there's one tile. Imagine everything is a grid. There is one square of space, one row of tiles below the bottom of the screen where you're not technically dead yet. You can't be seen. You're off the bottom, but you're not in the kill plane that destroys you. You feel me? Just flew a little too close to the sun, or sunk a little too low in the pit. That is a good point there, Fens. You can put standard prepares you for more standard. B2 trying to get past this bottleneck here. Although they've got the Koopas out of sync with each other. And they're big Mario. This could be a great run. B2 in the upper right. Yeah, they're playing it really cautiously. Spin jump to kill that fish so it won't respawn. They really want to keep this big power up. They really want that. Yeah. Yeah, they're going for a shell. B2 in the upper right-hand corner. So I know my left from right sometimes. Yeah, they really want this shell. If I were B2, I'd leave the shell on the ground, kill the Chuck with my feet, and then pick the shell back up. So B2, again, back at this bottleneck part. But they've got the Chuck respawned, and that's going to really cause problems. We got Bunker Games here in the upper left. Pow Block, you fail me down at the bottom. CO. CO sniping out these Chucks with ease. I like that. Nice try. The deeper you can keep your power-ups, you're in a better state. I can understand why Ike is tossing out runs. Yeah, B2 also. Just kind of tossing out a run that doesn't get very far without power-ups. We got Plagiarizer, B2, Pow Block, and CO right now. Louis Duce coming back in here in the lower right. Just waiting for those good runs. Louis, hey, hold up though. Louis, doing pretty well over here. Louis, using that that P-switch path. Really just taking their time to read this situation. Oh! Bullet Bill. Didn't have enough iframes to get through. Yeah, don't be hasty even when you're being forced to be hasty. B2 and Plagiarize are almost move for move, exactly at the same place. Bunker Games coming in here in the lower right. Nice jump, B2. Great reactions, dude. B2 has had some really deep runs. B2 backtracking a little bit. I'm not sure why. They want the bullet bills? B2 with fire, getting up to a pretty late point here, looking for that room 3. You fail me though, here we go. Oh, this is, yo, I just saw you fail me. Holy moly, what a great attempt here. You fail me in the lower right. 2 fire flowers. Oh, sorry, make that 1 fire flower. But still a large amount of power here, which is either iframes if they mess up, or fire and the ability to get things out of the way. If they go down to small, they're going to have a fire flower, and that's going to be huge. You feel me? Yeah, bringing the shell. Oh, the up kill. Yeah, they remembered from last time how they died by going under. So this time they swim close to those fish and toss the shell up in order to just get rid of the fish that way. Very smart. Dropping. Okay, this is it. Yeah, you feel me's really going for it here. They could even get through some of this with iframes if they happen to take some damage. You fail me in the lower right. No, they're okay. Wow, yeah, choosing not to use the iframes to run ahead. That's a good strats, honestly. They might just charge right into danger. Under the chuck gate, you fail me. They want that mushroom. Okay, so a super deep run now from you fail me in the lower right. Still, yeah, killing that chuck, not being hasty. You feel me, really just flying by the seat of their pants here. Being so careful. Watch out for that bullet, yeah. You fail me, bringing the shell. You fail me, looking really hot right now in the lower right. Yep, clearing out threats, just being real chill and cautious. Ooh, there's a pipe. You fail me, looking at that pipe, looking hard. You fail me in the pipe. Now be careful there, friend. Yeah, being so careful. Starlight Column, the gateway to distant lands. Hit the switch. This looks good. No enemies here. You feel me? Working this out here. Can't go back down, so the only way forward... You feel me? Don't hit yourself with that shell, please. Please don't hit yourself with that shell. What we got here? It's a door. And yo, still being cautious all the way up to the end. You fail me. Coming in clutch. GG. It took me a minute to realize that was the door as well. I was so concerned they were going to accidentally toss that shell and hit themselves with it. I was very concerned about that. Nicely done. You fail me. Keeping those power-ups really paid off. Very deep run. GG. Deep all the way to the end. You fail me for the win. Very tough level tonight. Well fought. We got Plagiarizer, B2, Pow Block, and Ike. Still working hard. It is a fun fact. I hope you're all having a nice night. Happy Saturday, happy October. Thanks for spending a little bit of your time with ROM Hack Races. While we're chilling here, we got some time. We're looking for some more clears on the podium, but I want to give a shout out to the friends behind the scenes who helped make this level possible. Obviously SF for creating the level, everyone that put some time and graphics and music into it, Mithrillionaire, Sequel Infection, Ampersand, Mason, and Blue Ribbon High Life for testing, and Fen for testing and running the restream, and the scouts tonight doing a fantastic job. Citrus Gremlin, Blue Ribbon High Life, BD, thank you so much for that. We got, let me look at my notes here, Blagon and Deported coming up next week. That's probably going to be a Kaizo one, so look forward to that coming up. And again, if you're just getting here, you want to learn a little bit more, romhackraces.com. You can download this patch or any of the other 310 levels that we've played. Just the patches, not the ROM, obviously. But you can get that. You can sign up for the races, join our Discord, and hang out with the community off stream, or grab that ROM Hack Races base ROM for use in your next ROM Hack Racing project. Poop Jump, one of my very, very favorite hacks this year. Don't let the name fool you, it's actually quite good. I mean, it is a poop jump, but you'd be surprised how not awful that is. B2, upper right-hand corner, getting a pretty deep run. Third room, or yeah, this is the fourth room. P-switch is an alternate route. But if you don't have something to hit the block with, when you get to the end of that area, you can't get the P-switch in the first place. Yo, what's up, too? X Gamer 2009. Upper right-hand corner. Let's see some skills here. Well, we are seeing some skills. Let's see some more. Yo, X Gamer in that pipe. Nice P speed from X Gamer here. Yo, X Gamer doing really well with this section. So I don't know. I'm kind of just trying to. I'm not sure what to say in some cases here. But if you have questions, you want to learn more about SMW, feel free to ask. That's cool. I feel like most people understand what's going on here. But how are you? How's your night? You feeling all right? Doing okay? Nice try too, X Gamer. That was a good run. Plagiarizer, germed of Powblock B2 on screen right now. Yo, Ike. What you cooking up there, Ike? Wait. Excuse me. Wait. Wait, what? Louis does have a cape. I don't know. Normally I'm able to answer certain questions like this. But, no, I don't know. Is that from the alternate section? Okay, yeah, we just brought Louis on screen. Okay, well, Louis, continuing their streak as the cheesiest possible player that we could find here. Louis in the lower left with a cape. The most powerful power-up in the game. Oh, I'm not sure. Did we get a freeze for Louis? Cape's too powerful. I think they froze. Oh, really wanted to see what happened with that cape. Really wanted to see how that played out. Oh well. Yeah, their stream froze. Alright, yo, Louis. Louis back. Back and has a cape. This is supremely powerful. The cape can flip away baseballs. You can spin kill the baseballs out of the air. And yeah, it looks like this is really it's gonna do it for Louis. Still, oh, Louis, just playing around. Always a playful one they are. Yeah, let's go. Louis Duce. New room. And looking kind of free and clear in here. It's weird when you don't see enemies, you know, after seeing so many, you get cautious, nervous. And there we go. Louis with the true ending with the cape. Oh yeah, they're gonna fly. Nice job. Louis Duce. Strong clear, finding that hidden cape. GG. If anyone would find that, it would be Louis, huh? I mean that as a compliment. We got Ike up here, Germ Dove, Pow Block, B2. All of them capeless. But, you know, spirits are high. Oh, excuse me, no. Ike. Wait, no. Did I say capeless? Wait, I just realized. Wasn't looking at the item reserve box, I was just looking at what power-up they each had on. Ike, also with the cape. I like that though. I like the cape. After so long without a cape, now you have one, and it's just you have one, so protect it. But this kind of infinite power. Is Ike gonna try to fly this? Surely not. That would be wild. Are they gonna? They're gonna try. They're definitely gonna try. Yep. Here we go. Ike gonna fly. Now this is actually kind of interesting because the cape puffed up is technically like a power-up status. If they get hit by something right now, they won't actually lose their cape. They'll just get knocked out of the air. So this is actually pretty smart. Oh man, oh, maintaining. Yeah, there it is, getting hit by that shell. But they don't actually lose the cape. And they manage to get through some of those obstacles a little more cleanly. Don't blow it. Yeah, notice they're still being very cautious. Ike, though, they've recently beaten Hyper 6, so you gotta figure they're no stranger to this kind of level exactly. Yeah, very good for defense in that you can swish the bullets out of the air. Or I mean the bullets obviously, but the baseballs. The real thing is the baseballs. Only cape twirls can kill the baseballs, which is really helpful in this kind of situation. So it's not over yet, but I'm guessing Ike is hoping we can get to the end on this one. Oh, geez, dangerous there, buddy. Dangerous. Those baseball hitboxes are weird, to say the least. Yeah, bravely killing that Chuck. Just getting it out of there. Good reflexes, avoiding that blue shell. And they are a hop, skip, and a jump away, but watch out, man. Here we go. Ike, SMB, in the door. Oh, no, that's not the switch there, pal. Wait, there is another switch. Thankfully, you can't actually leave this room, so it's easy enough to eventually figure out that this is a door. Yeah, Ike, I'm not sure they've realized it's a door. There we go. But by trying things, they have managed to figure it out. Getting up to this nice starry heavens. And Ike, SMB for the clear. Yo, gotta hand it to you, Fail Me, getting out of here without the cape. I mean, dang. 2 cape clears, 1 no cape clear. Nicely done, Ike. Well played. Well played. A hard-fought victory tonight for everybody. Put it up in chat for all these racers. Working really hard here. Doing their best with this. This is a tough level. And everyone's really doing their best to rise to the occasion. We got X Gamer, we got Germdove, we got CO Cadelic, B2DE hanging out on screen right now. We got our podium, yes, but what about second podium? We've had 3 clears. You, Fail Me, Louie, and Ike in that order. We got 9 more racers chomping away at this out of a total 16 who signed up. And if you want to sign up for the next ROM Hack race, you can always do that over on romhackraces.com, the official website of ROM Hack Races. Download this patch, try this level out for yourselves, sign up for a race, get a little bit more information, join our Discord server, and hang out with the community whenever you want. B2, yo, making good moves here. B2 in the lower right. Just hanging on to these power-ups. Oh, sorry, I spoke too soon. Yeah, true. What's it worth to you? Going back for a shell you left behind. Do you Should you? Do you have a moral obligation to? B2, yeah, get into that door. X-Gamer, Proto Pizza, CO, B2, working hard. I'd just like to shout out all the racers so you know who they are. Say the name. B2, deep run, but no power. We've been here before, though. It's HVG coming in here in the lower left. See how they're doing. Oh, B2. Again, thanks for hanging out tonight. I hope you're all having a lovely time. A good start to your autumnal season. If you're interested, drop a follow because we do have races like this every Saturday night. We got another one coming up next week. Fresh new Kaizo levels or standard gauntlet levels in this case. We're certainly open to such things. But fresh new, generally Kaizo SMW on Saturday nights. Even if you don't want to race, you can always just tune in, hang out, see what the makers have on tap for us. B2 coming in here in the upper right. X-Gamer, HVG, Bunker Games on screen right now. You in chat. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know. It's a cozy night. Got a warm blanket. Got my hoodie on. Gonna make some hot cocoa later. It's hot cocoa season. I'm ready for that. I don't know about you, but me, I'm ready for that. Been getting ready all summer. Well, I'm glad you're all having fun. That is awesome. It'd be free to ask questions or learn more about Kaizo or Mario World mechanics, but I know there's not really a lot of tech here, and that's not a bad thing. Just it's not as much for me to do. So that's also fine. I'm hanging out, enjoying the race. I think the graphics look rad. I don't know, I still can't notice any flaws. I just think they look good and nice. I like the sprite redraws, I like the music, I like the green slime. It all looks great. Yo, I'm looking forward to that hack jam too. I don't think the deadline's not here yet. People are still working on their stuff. I hope we get some Kaizo submissions, because I may happen to know one of the judges. It's me. I'm one of the judges. It's me. And I know myself. Bunker Games dropping down here into the secret brown area. Yeah, that is the answer. ROM Hack Race creators sign up and you know your date ahead of time. Plagiarizer, Proto Pizza coming in here on the bottom. B2 on a good run. Here we are back again at the tough part, TM. But they've got they got a power up, so let's see if we can make it work. Glad you think so. Thanks. B2 here, upper right hand corner. Yeah, keep your eyes open. Oof. Yo, way to play, Ike. Awesome clear. Yo, oh my word, Germ Dove. Wait, what in the world? Germ Dove in the lower left. Holy cow, what a good run right now. Germ Dove with one Big Mario power-up is really close. Whether or not they know it, they're really close right now. Oof. It's gonna come down to the wire here. Germ Dove. Oh, watch out. Germ Dove. This could be so clutch. Inching up. No! Oh. Boy, they were as careful as they possibly could be. Gets tough. That was so close, though. Man. Nice try. Really nice try. Chucks have a wedge-shaped hitbox on the top of their heads, and that means whatever side you hit, they're gonna kind of kick you off. It's not like landing squarely on something that bounces you up. The Chucks are gonna kick off to the left or the right. B2 though, undaunted. The B2D stands for... I can't think of anything funny about that right now. Undaunted though, they are really putting in the work here. Thanks for racing with us, CO. Always a pleasure. Highly recommend if you want some extra SMW, extra Kaizo in your lives. If you like what the racers are doing here, go and give them a follow. Drop a sub, drop a follow. Use your Prime sub on your favorite streamer. They would really appreciate that. I know there's a lot of cool people playing Kaizo in our community, and they would love to have some new faces on streams, so do yourself a favor, check out some new streams. Everyone's working hard, getting their names out there. Should be rewarded, IMHO. I mean, standard ROM hack race levels happen as often as makers create them. You know, we have makers sign up. If you want to make one, sign up. You know, that's kind of as often. I mean, we skew more towards Kaizo, but that's not a hard and fast rule. Just that most people who sign up, you know, do Kaizo. Kaizo's a big thing, but not opposed to SMB2, other Marios, Mario 3. I don't know if we have in the past had some Mario 3, or standard Gauntlet. We've had puzzle levels in the past. All those are on the table. It's ROM hack races, not necessarily Kaizo SMW ROM hack races, you know? Although based on the last SMB2 level, it looks like people are ready for a hard one. I may or may not have something cooking for that. Well, we got X Gamer here, B2 Germ Dove Plagiarizer. X Gamer here, putting in the work, man. I'm seeing good things. X Gamer's really, they've got some deep runs and they've got really strong moves. I want to see them win using those pause strategy, pause or you know, scrolling the screen a little bit to give themselves a little bit of time to think and react. It's smart. It's smart. I don't know if I'd be able to add much to Link to the Past. Not much of a Zelda player myself. I know there are some Link to the Past hacks. I just don't know what they are. But hey, a little bit of heads up here while we're hanging out. We usually schedule 2 hours a week for these broadcasts. The racers are free to keep playing on after the fact if they want to continue. But we're all volunteers here. We're all giving up a little bit of our time. Happy to do so. But, you know, volunteer nature, we schedule 2 hours a week for these broadcasts. We are kind of approaching that that deadline. So we're going to take it to the top of the hour. And then we're going to go on a little bit of a raid. If you want to follow the progress of these racers, I suggest go and check out their channels too. Follow them. Hang around the SMW directory on Twitch a little bit. You might see some really cool stuff. There are a lot of great people playing. and this is a really tough one, so I'm sure these folks would love to see you cheer everybody on, hang out in the community a little bit. Once again, I'll just let you know while we have the chance, romhackraces.com, the website, you heard about that. Jump on the Discord server. We got Black On and Deported next week. Drop a follow for us here on RomHack Races. We do these races every Saturday. And of course, I want to shout them out because they're so valuable. A lot of folks volunteer for these to help out with this, like I said. So thank you so much, Strikeforcer, for the level. Great job. Excellent job to you and everyone who worked on this. Really just stellar stuff. Great graphics, gauntlet style, big brawling action. Good times. Also, of course, the testers this week: Mithrillionaire, Sequel Infection, Fen, Ampersam, Mason SMW, Blue Ribbon High Life, and Fen tonight on the restream. Thank you so much for clicking those buttons, making everything look nice for the broadcast, as well as Citrus Gremlin, Blue Ribbon High Life, and BD on scouting, watching all of the other racers and letting us know who to rotate in, who's making some progress, getting us to see all of the clears. There was something else that I wanted to mention too. Oh yeah, just obviously, I mean, thanks to like Spirits of Fens and BD for all the work that they do. They help us out so much, as well as Kelgand doing a lot of bot magic for us behind the scenes, making sure the automated system on Discord works really well and keeping us up with that, as well as Ampersam, who does so much for SMW community, helped out this week. Also, Amper and Underway working on that RomHack Races base ROM. For your next RomHack Racing project, or just a hack project in general, it's a really nice base ROM, easy and fun to use, gives you a lot of tools to get started making hacks a little bit easier. And just thanks so much for that. We really appreciate it. Could not do this at all without the volunteers. We are actively looking for other volunteers, specifically some folks who could be trained up on restreaming. If you have a decent enough, doesn't need to be awesome, but if you have a decent internet connection and occasionally, not even every week, occasionally you've got some time on Saturday nights between about 7:30 and 10 p.m. Eastern, please feel free to reach out. The volunteer forums are on Discord and the website. We are actively looking for other volunteers. It really helps out. And if you like these races, you can help us keep it going for the whole community to have something kind of fun to rally behind and a cool event every week. We'd really appreciate that. So if you got some time, welcome Citrus. Thank you so much to Citrus Gremlin, our brand new volunteer. Thank you for putting in that. We really appreciate it. You know, kind of actively looking for restreamers. If you know how to use OBS, if you don't, we will teach you. But some familiarity with OBS and a halfway decent internet connection would be really helpful. I usually do the commentary every week. Occasionally BD will step in for me, or RB Pimlico as well. And Fens once. But we're going to take this to the top of the hour, and we're going to go on a little raid. But there will be more RomHack races coming up this week, and we may have a chance at a clear here still. Hold out for final victory. HVG looking pretty good up here in the upper left. And Germ Dove in the lower left. Deep run. We'll see what comes of it. Germ Dove grabbing that yellow shell. Oh. Nice recovery on that shell. Germ Dove with a shot at it. If they can really, they're gonna have to make some clutch moves, but they're playing pretty clutch. Oh, smart. Germ Dove going back for the yellow shell. Oh, geez, that's really smart, actually. Really good presence of mind. Yeah, Germ Dove. This is a cool situation right now. Germ Dove in the lower left. Yep, use it to kill the Chuck. Man, we could see it. We could see it here. Germ Dove is really pushing for this right now. They've just got to be careful. Oh, they've got to be so careful. Killing the Chuck. Oh, Germ Dove. Germ Dove looking real good right now. One more thing to cross. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That was such a good run, though. Man, 10 million cool points. That was such a good run, though. The presence of mind to go back and get the yellow shell over and over again. B2 on a pretty good run, but no power. Got about 5 minutes here. Nice jump. B2 fighting it out right now. B2 in the upper right. We can see it. There's a chance. They're fighting. They're in it. Under that Chuck gate. Jeez. Okay. B2 here. Time for the water Chuck. Yo, B2, man, really making moves here. I would love to see this right now. I would absolutely love. I'm cheering on B2. Oh, watch out, buddy. They just gotta get that Chuck. They gotta bop that Chuck one time, and he's gonna stop throwing baseballs. Okay, they got it. One more major obstacle, and they are home free. This is going to be a tricky one. Jeez, here we go. B2, this is the last major choke point. Using those screen scroll strats. Man, right at the buzzer. Can we get this? Okay. B2 playing it so careful here. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Man, that was so good though. Oh. That hurt. Oh, that hurt. That one hurt. Man. Yeah, that one hurt. Yeah, I hear that, B2. I hear that. Man, can I get an ouch in chat? X-Gamer, too, with a chance getting up to these choke points. But we are just about at the top of the hour. So whenever the time comes, I'm going to let Fen, our wonderful, lovely restreamers, throw us over for a raid. And, you know, like I said, you heard my spiel. But we will be back on Saturday next for another race. Blagon and Deported going to bring us something. I guess we'll have to see. Until then, you can always hang out on the Discord community if you want to. Just be a part of our community. If you have more questions about SMW, you want to get involved a little bit in the Mario World ROM hacking community. Thanks again to those who helped make this race possible tonight. Fun times. And yeah, whenever Fen is ready, I will let them throw it over for a raid. We're going to go say hey to Germdove tonight, but feel free to go and follow all the racers. Check out the SMW directory and have some fun. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Thanks for making ROM Hack Races a little part of your Saturday. You matter. Your thoughts matter. Your heart matters. Your feelings matter. You matter to other people in your lives. You matter to me as human beings. You matter to the internet's #1 longboy furry. And the people who matter to you in your lives would love to hear from you about that. We know Black Lives Matter. LGBTQIA+ lives matter. Indigenous lives matter. Disabled and autistic and plural lives matter. And you. Catch you all again. I have been Glitch Cat. You have been you. And we'll catch you all again for another race next Saturday. See you around the ROM hack community. Keep hacking, keep working hard, keep your heads up. We'll see you all next time. Peace!